Alright, mate, you made your point. You made your point. Look, I'm just going to finish off my bevy. Quickly scran these down. And I'll be out your hair. Alright? Promise? Deal. Alright, nice one. Bell end. What?
Beware the moon.
So, for last orders today, I'm just finishing off this broadside Adnams Southworld Ale. I've just reviewed it actually. If you want to go and watch it, it was the last episode I uploaded. But something a little bit different today. Pub snacks. Because let's face it, when you're in the boozer with your mates and that, and it's getting late on, you've had a few drinks or whatever, and you start getting that hunger, but you can't wait for the kebab on the way home, so you hit the bar and you're like, yo, barman, what have you got, like crisps, like snacks? That's what we're reviewing today. And on the last order's snack menu today, we've got SNYDER'S of Hanover pretzel pieces, jalapeno flavour, flavoured hard pretzels. So what we're going to do, we're going to tip some in the tray so you've not got to listen to that. It's Christmas, guys. The Christmas tree tray. Ooh, okay. So just so you can get a rough idea of like what's going on with the shapes of these. So they're not little pretzels. I take it they're like big pretzels broken up. Because they're all different sizes, look. Powder all over them. Mmm. Very jalapeno-y, Mr. Bonds. I'm going to go straight in with that. Oh, check that. The big one. Sort of hard shell. Mmm. 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 Okay. So, what you're getting is a crunch. An initial crunch. Not break your tooth crunch. But a crunch to let you know you're eating. And that's sort of what you want when you're in a pub, you know what I'm saying? You've had a few bevies. Cheers, by the way. I need a snack with me beer. That is delicious, by the way. That beer. But it's got a nice coated powder. It's got a little kick to it. Do you know what the powder reminds me of, actually? Have you ever had, like, sour cream and chive pretzels or, like, some sort of crisp snack, peanuts, or, like, coated flavoured peanuts? It's sort of like that, it reminds me of, but with the jalapeno flavour, which is really nice. But then as you go on and you get through it, what I noticed was like, you could almost taste like bread. Mmm. Let me just have a couple just to... Alright, I'm in the boozer. I know I'm getting a kebab on the way home, but I can't wait. I'm starving. I need a snack that's going to sort of fill me up. I don't want the snack to just end straight away. I need it to, you know, keep me going. This is a nice size. I've already put half of them in there. There's still half a bag. It's bread like. What does bread do? Bread absorbs the drink. The perfect crunch. How does it go over beer? It mixes well with the ale. Wow, what a combo I've got going on here, you know. I've got a little bit of history on this place. So the company's called SNYDER'S of Hanover, I think. Well, SNYDER'S. SNYDER'S of Hanover began in 1909 as a small Pennsylvania bakery and grew into a major American pretzel brand. My mouth is watering. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It's got a little bit of a nice burn going on as well. Okay. Later expanded beyond classic twists into flavoured snacks such as its pretzel pieces. First introduced in the US in 1992. No way, so it started in 1909, but it only introduced pretzel pieces in 1992. So what's that, like 81 years later or something? The jalapeno variety was among the bold flavours that followed and helped define the range. And the brand entered the UK market around April 2012, when its pretzel pieces, including jalapeno, honey mustard, onion and cheddar cheese, were launched for pubs and wholesalers by importer Haywood's. Ahead of wider retail availability, after periods of lower visibility, the range has since seen renewed UK distribution in larger bags via trade press reported relaunches, signalling ongoing British demand for American style seasoned pretzel snacks. And that's because the UK knows what's good for them. And you know what the funny thing is? It's the perfect time for me to review them because I really am starving, awaiting me tea. And I need something to carry me over. I've got all of these. If anything, there's enough there that it could ruin your tea. Because it, like I say, it's like bread. But yeah, they've got different flavours, yeah. You see on the back there's a couple of other ones. Maybe we need to get them in and try them. Absolutely banging. Perfect storm. The perfect storm. The texture, massive on texture. Wow. This is getting better, by the way. You see me last review. The perfect storm. A dark 6.3 ale. No sweetness. Just a nice balance of bitter. With some semi-spicy jalapeno. Crunchy. But then bread like almost... You know, like when you have a pork scratching and you get like the crunch, but then it sort of goes soft, like some of them. It's kind of a little bit like that, but it's a different crunch. Like pork scratching, some of them you can break your teeth. This is almost like shell-like. And once you're through the shell, bread-like. They've smashed it, absolutely nailed it. What would I give that as a snack, a pub snack? We'll definitely be getting them in again. I can't fault it. I don't know how you would improve that. I really don't. The texture's absolutely banging. The powder coating, delicious. The mixture with a beer, the perfect storm. This is what I'm saying, like, if you were to get, like, the cheesy ones, the cheesy flavour, is that going to corrupt the beer? Because right now, these are complementing each other. I'm just going to throw it out there. I didn't think I'd be saying this, but that's a 10 for a pub snack. It's a straight 10. What's your favourite pub snack? Leave it in the comments. If you want me to review any other pub snacks that you like, leave that in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and remember, beware the moon.
Beware the moon.